Let's go to page 391. This is lesson 8-9, and the objective of this lesson is to use linear interpolation to find values not listed in a given table of data. Okay, so again, linear interpolation means when you look up a table and the value that you look for is not in the table, so you need to find out kind of approximately what is it equal to. Okay, so let's go to example 1. It says find the approximate population of, so you're looking for population in the year of 1953. Okay. So if you look in the table, 1953, notice there's a 1950 and there's 1960, but there's no 1953. Okay, so how are you going to figure out what population is equal to? Okay, so the way you're going to do that is you get the number before and after. Okay, so this is what you need to do. So you need to get the number before and after on the table. So you need to get 1950 and 1960. Okay. So in the 1950, the population is 151. Okay, and you're looking for 1953, so that's your X. Okay, and then 1960 is 179. The next thing you want to do is you're going to use the ratio. Okay, and when you're writing the ratio, you can do anything. You can write any way you want as long as you match up exactly. So I'm going to use this pair, so I'm going to get x minus 151, okay? So you want to get fractions. Well, 151, x match with 1953, so it'd be 1953, okay? So again, you have to match it up. 151 match with 1950, so minus 1950, okay? So that's one pair. Now you have to use the next pair. Well, you don't want to use this pair because you're going to get one more variable, so you don't want to do that. Okay, I mean you can, but it makes things very complicated. So you want to keep things simple. So what you want to do is you want to use this pair. Okay, that way you don't have another variable. So you're going to use 179 minus 151. Again, you can use any combination you want. So you want to keep things as simple as you want. So whatever you're looking for, you always do that first. So whatever variable you're looking for, you always write that first, and you can use that pair. Okay, again, you can use any pair, any combination, as long as this side match with this side. Okay, so 179 matches match with 1960. 151 matches 1950. Okay, so now you're ready to solve. Okay, so again, let's go and simplify things a little bit first. So x minus 151 over, okay, so this subtract will give you 28, and this subtract will give you 3, and this will give you 10. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this 28. Okay, so I'm going to multiply by 28 on both sides so that I will cancel out. Okay, then after that, so you can simplify a little bit if you want to, okay, or you can wait until later. So I get x minus 151 equal to, okay, and you can simplify this one over here. So 3 times 28 divided by 10 equal 8.4. Okay, so you calculate, you work it out. Then after that, I'm going to plus 151 on both sides. So x equal to 159.4. And so that, and notice you want to kind of follow that. Notice there's no decimal, so you kind of approximate based on what you have. So x will approximately equal to 159. It didn't quite make it, and this is in millions, right? Okay, and that's how you estimate. Okay, again, it's very simple. As long as you remember to match up exactly, and you will be fine. Okay, let's go to example 2. Okay, you refer to the table above. Use the inverse interpolation. Find approximate in what year? Okay, so what year where the population was 140 million? Okay, at what year was the population 140 million. Okay. So we need to find the number before and after. Okay. So if you look on the table, okay, 140 million, 140 million. The number before that is 132, and this corresponding to 1940. Okay, so 1940 will give you 132 millions. And the one after that, 151 million, is 1950. Okay, so the year you're looking for is somewhere between 1940 and 1950. Okay, okay, so again, I'm going to use this pair. You always write the variable first, so it'll be x minus 1940. But okay, so get your two fractions ready. So x minus 1940 will equal to 140 minus 132, right? Again, make sure you match exactly. So x is 140, right? 1940 is 132. Okay, next I'm going to use this pair. Again, I don't want to use x. I don't want to use these two because this one can be very messy. Okay, so I'm going to use these two. So I'm going to get 1950 minus 1940. So 1950 match with 151. 1940 match with 132. Okay, so that's your equation. Again, that's going to simplify. So x minus 1940 over 10 equal to 8 over 19. Okay. Okay, then after that, I'm going to multiply both sides by 10 to get rid of my denominator. Okay, so x minus 1940 is equal to okay, you're going to get 4.21. Okay, then after that you have to plus 1940 plus 1940. So x equal to 1944. And notice you can get rid of the decimal. Again, you follow what's over here. Notice there are no decimals. Okay, there are no decimals. So you want to run it off to follow that, no decimal. So the answer would be approximately about 1944, okay, in year 1944. So again, in linear interpolation is very simple, very straightforward. As long as you match things up exactly and you solve, and you should be okay. Okay, let's go to the next example, page 392, example 3. Okay, so the table is giving, it gives you the density of dry air in various altitude. So A, you want to approximate the density at the altitude. Okay, so altitude is height. So the height at 23 meters. Okay, so I'm going to use A for altitude. That way that's confusing. Okay, so this is giving, so you have to look in the table, look for the value before and after. Okay, so the before is 2,000 and the one after is 2,500. Okay, and so the density you're looking for, that's your x, and the 2,000 is 1.007. The 2,500 is 0.957. Okay. Again, you have to get the value from the table, the one before and the one after. Okay, so again, I'm going to use this pair. So x minus 1.007. Again, get your fraction ready. So this minus that, it matches 2,300 minus 2,000. All right, again, make sure you match. Okay, and then I'm going to use this pair next. Okay. So I'm going to use, so it doesn't matter which one you minus. I'm going to use this minus that. So again, make sure you match things exactly. Okay. So I'm going to, let's go and do that. So 2,500 minus 2,000. So 2,500 match with that, so it'd be 0.957. 2,000 matches 1.007. The key thing is to make sure you match it up. Don't crisscross. Okay. Now you can go and start work things out. So x minus 1.007 over, now this one you have to use calculator to work it out. So 0.957 minus 1.007 equal, so it'd be negative 0.05. Okay, so it's okay. Don't freak out when you see negative. You just work it through. So this minus I will give you 300, and this minus I will give you 500. Okay, so go ahead and multiply by negative 0.05. Multiply by negative 0.05, so that this will cancel out. So you got x minus 1.007 equal to, so work it out. So you got 300 times 0.05 negative divided by 500 equal negative 0.03. Okay. Then after that, you plus 1.007 plus 1.007. So you got x equal to, and use your calculator. Okay, you work it out. So you got 0.03 negative plus 1.007 equal 0.977. Okay, and that's it. Okay, and you want to be more exact, you can do approximation. The wiggly line means approximate. Okay, so you just approximating. Okay, now let's go and do part B. Okay, part B, at about what altitude? Okay, at what altitude with a density it is 1.025. Okay, so you got 1.025, so you have to look for the number above and number below. Okay, so you're looking for x. So 1.025, 1.025. So the one before that is 1.007, and that corresponds to 2,000. And the one after that is 1.058, and the one corresponding to that is 1,500. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and get the pairs together. So I'm going to pair this. So I'm going to get x minus 2,000. Okay, get your fraction ready. So this minus that is equal to this minus that would be 1.025 minus 1.007. And I need to get one more pair. Again, I want to avoid that variable on the bottom, so I'm going to use this pair. Okay. Okay, I don't like to use the small minus big, so I'm going to use this minus that. I guess you can avoid. Okay, let's go and use this minus that. Okay, so you got 1.058 minus 1.007, so I get 1,500 minus 2,000. Again, the key, it doesn't matter which one you go, as long as you match them up exactly. Okay? Okay, so that's going to work it out. So you got x minus 2,000 over negative 500 equal to, so get your calculator, so you get 1.025 minus 1.007. You got 0.018 down here. You got 1.058 minus 1.007. You got 0.051. Okay, so now you're going to get rid of this number, so multiply by negative 500. Multiply by negative 500 so that you can cancel out. So you got x minus 2,000 equal to, so get your calculator, you can work it out. So 500 negative times by 0.018 divided by 0.051. So you got negative 176.47. Okay? And actually it's 4705, so you run it off to 471. Okay? And so what you want to do, you want to follow these. Okay? So just get extra decimal just in case. Well, I take that back. The x is over here, so you don't need all the decimal. So the x does not have a decimal, so you actually can drop off these. Okay, you can just put negative 176. Okay, so plus 2,000. So plus 2,000 So x equal to be 1824, okay, approximately. And okay, and the altitude is meters, so make sure you have the label meters. Okay, and that's it. So again, the key is you match things up exactly. You can write it any way you want as long as you match them up the right side and the left side.